God, did you hear that they're making a fifth Indiana Jones film? I know, right? Like, I'm so fucking pissed. Like, okay, with the fourth film, they clearly demonstrated that they're completely out of ideas for old Indy. Like, any stories with him at all. Like, and you know what I want? You know what I wish they had done? I wish they had actually done, like, stories about him, like, when he was a young man, like, when he was a kid, like, like how he was at the beginning of Last Crusade. That shit would have been amazing. Like, imagine, like, if they, I don't know, made a show about him being a child, and then growing up into teenage years. That it would have been so cool to see. And like he was the kid. It's said in it's historical fiction. He was alive, clearly alive during like major historical events of like the 20th century. So I don't know. Maybe he could have met some like big historical figures like fucking T.E. Lawrence or Pablo Picasso or Theodore Roosevelt or friggin' I don't know who else. Just anybody, yeah, major just figures throughout history, and I don't know. Maybe maybe he could have fought in World War I and gone like on whole adventures across like all the continents. Like he could have, maybe he went on like a tour with his family, with like his dad, across the world for some reason, like going across North America, like Europe, across Africa, Asia. Like it would, God, it would have been so cool. And maybe there could have even been like an episode where like I don't know, he fights fucking vampires or something. Like, yes, for real, I'm actually serious. I don't know. It just, I mean, so cool. Or look, like even in friggin' in the fourth film, Indy, like when he's talking to Mutt, he actually mentions in one scene like that during his childhood, like when he was around his age, he rode with friggin' Pancho Villa in the Mexican Revolution. That would have been so cool to see. Like, I don't know, maybe they could have made an entire episode about it. Like, or an entire episode about in World War I of him like fighting the Red Baron and shit like that, or being a part of the Russian Revolution. Like it would have been so amazing to see all of that, and maybe even Harrison Ford could have made an appearance in there as like older Indy, like telling a story about his past, and it cuts to like young Indy, like when he's like, I don't know, in college or something. It would have been so cool if they had done that. But they didn't. They didn't. They didn't. Oh, oh, Lucas, why? Why did you have to make Crystal Skull?